Following a deceitful and dishonest campaign by Israeli colonizer Ethan Klein of H3H3 Productions, Twitch has banned a number of pro-Palestinian, Muslim and Arab creators who Klein falsely accused of being anti-Semitic in retaliation for the fact that they have been criticizing him for his muted stance on the Israeli genocide currently being carried out in Gaza. This includes Frogan, Denims, and may even extend in the near future to some of the bigger fish such as Hassan. In doing this, Klein has readily adopted the tactics of the Israel lobby to accuse all the people who he is too terrified to actually debate on the issues of anti-Semitism and obsessively, for weeks, attempt to get them deplatformed, something which he now seems to have at least achieved in part, all because, for him, it is simply unacceptable to be against the Israeli genocide in Palestine. In doing this, Klein has allied himself with some of the most vile cretins of the far right. He has also allied himself with disgusting, long-standing pro-Israel pressure groups who are dedicated to doxing, harassing, and attempting to ruin the reputations of anyone and anything that dares to speak out against the crimes of Israel. In this case, Klein aligned himself with the Stop Anti-Semitism organization, which readily jumped on to his campaign of false anti-Semitism allegations. Stop Anti-Semitism is an organization that has long engaged in precisely the tactic that Klein was engaging in here, attempting to get people fired, deplatformed, and otherwise socially ostracized and have their lives ruined for daring to speak out against the disgusting Israeli state. In the course of mere weeks or months, Ethan Klein, someone who previously liked to present himself as apolitical, has reacted to the genocide by his Israeli compatriots by becoming a veritable warrior for the Israeli state. Actions speak louder than words, and whatever muted denouncement Ethan Klein had previously made of the genocide in Gaza pales in comparison to the actions that he is taking here against actual pro-Palestinian anti-Israel advocates. He has aligned himself with some of the most vile people in existence for no reason aside from to protect his fragile little ego from the fact that he stands no chance on an actual argument on the merits of the facts and morality regarding the actions of the vile Israeli state, as the members of the so-called Israeli Defense Forces massacre children in droves, burn them alive, bomb them to smithereens, rape them, etc. It is no coincidence that his wife was once a member of said terrorist organization. Klein has for a very long time been one of the most consistent anti-Semites and racists on this platform. I have never ever seen anyone get away with the anti-Semitism that Klein has gotten away with over the years. There has always been a strain of anti-Arab racism and anti-Semitism in his content that is clearly visible for anyone to see if they are even slightly observant. Here is a clip of Ethan Klein and his wife, Hila Klein, engaging in very blatant anti-Semitism against Hasidic Jews living in Jerusalem. I've never seen anti-Semitism from any of the people who Klein is accusing of anti-Semitism, and certainly not anything even resembling this level of anti-Semitism.
I mean, I could take these guys a little bit more seriously if it wasn't for this curly ass shit. Like these fucking double curls.
Yeah, that is disgusting.
It's just goofy.
But also, come on, wearing a full suit in the summer.
You know what? Whatever, dude. Whatever they want to do is fine. But
they stink the whole place for everyone.
Stink, suit, whatever, okay? The thing that puts them, you know, the thing that makes it not okay. Here we got one driving a car. Careful, everybody. The thing that not makes it okay is these curly ass, goofy mouth, because it just makes you into a goofy guy. You try walking around that shit. You walk around something like that, you're nuts. It's like having a rat tail. It's like having two rat tails on each side of your head.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Except you fucking manicure them every day. At least people with rat tails have the decency to just let it sit. But these guys goof with it all the time. We'll get some good footage, hopefully, of these goofy ass rat tail motherfuckers.
He's going around in public filming random guys like clandestinely to like denigrate their religious traditions, and this was uploaded on YouTube years ago. Nothing was ever said about it. Look at this.
Power walking pace. Can't imagine power walking without.
Here we are in Nebra. And it's the home of the Jew. The Jewy Jew, not just this Jew like, you know, me or Hila. But this is home of the super Jew. The Jew, you know, the dirty, grimy, jacket-wearing Jews.
Did you hear that?
Real dirty-ass, nasty nasty. You know what I mean? It's like, who can look more Jewish? Boom, boom, boom. It's like it doesn't end. I mean, come on.
This alone is pure, unbridled evidence of how dishonest Ethan Klein and the Israel Lobby's campaign against supposed anti-Semitism is. This is real, unbridled, unfiltered anti-Semitism. I have never seen anti-Semitism that bad, aside from like actual Nazis who get banned from everything. Except Twitter, of course. They're allowed there, thanks Elon Musk. What more is there to say about this? Actual anti-Semites like Ethan Klein, clearly an anti-Semite who engaged in anti-Semitism like it was the most normal thing in the world. Nothing. Meanwhile, he weaponizes the concept of anti-Semitism in order to attempt to silence dissent against Israel's genocide of Palestine. Same exact thing that the anti-Palestine lobby groups such as Stop Anti-Semitism have done for a long time, and which they are doing right now in allying themselves with Ethan Klein and his campaign to get everyone who has ever criticized him banned from Twitch. Not much more to say about this, but there are many more instances of Ethan Klein being anti-Semitic, being anti-Arab, anti-Palestinian, anti-Muslim, also anti-black. He has used the N-word numerous times in the past. This is a vile racist who has for a very long time been openly racist and been allowed to get away with it. And I think it's time that we begin a campaign to deplatform Ethan Klein for good.